Ever wondered how two superpowers could control the fate of the entire world without ever firing a direct shot at each other? The Cold War wasn't just about spies, nuclear weapons, or secret codes. It was an era where ideas themselves became weapons. Let's dive into the global ideological battle that split the world in two. So picture this, it's 1945. World War II has just ended. The world is exhausted, cities are in ruins, but two nations are suddenly stronger than ever, the United States and the Soviet Union. Both want to shape the future, but their visions couldn't be more different. America is all about democracy, capitalism, freedom of speech. The Soviets, communism, state control, and a vision of equality, at least on paper. Ask yourself, why did the world care so much about these two ideologies? Because every country, every leader had to pick a side, or risk being crushed in the middle. The US feared the spread of communism like it was a virus. The Soviets believed capitalism would doom the working class. Suddenly every revolution, every election became a proxy battle. You've probably heard of the Berlin Wall, right? That concrete barrier, topped with barbed wire and guarded by soldiers, was more than just a wall. It was the front line of an invisible war. In Berlin, families were split apart overnight, neighbors became enemies, and the world held its breath. Why? Because both sides knew that one wrong move could trigger nuclear annihilation. But here's what a lot of people miss. The Cold War wasn't just fought in Europe. From Korea to Cuba, Afghanistan to Angola, local struggles became global showdowns. Why did the US care so much about a tiny island like Cuba? Why did the Soviet Union pour resources into distant countries they'd never visit? Because every victory, every alliance tipped the balance of power. And it wasn't just about politics or bombs. There was a cultural war too. Jazz music, blue jeans, Hollywood movies, these things became symbols of freedom. Meanwhile, Soviet science, art, even chess were used to prove communism could inspire greatness. Who knew a game of chess could be so intense? So, as the world watched, the arms race heated up. The space race blasted off. Propaganda flooded the airwaves. And behind every handshake between leaders, there was a mountain of suspicion. In the end, the Cold War did something extraordinary. It forced the whole planet to think about what kind of world we wanted to build. Was it a world of free markets and open societies, or a world of equality through control? The answer? Well, that battle of ideas is still shaping our world today. So, next time you see an old photo of the Berlin Wall or watch a space launch, ask yourself, what side of history would you have chosen?